McNeese will be in all black tonight. Black jerseys, black pants with blue and yellow numbers and letters and whatnot. LSU in gray sleeveless with purple sleeves underneath. And McNeese, a hot-hitting offensive squad. It'll be Cassie Chance to lead it off. Right fielder who is batting left, and Ashley Vallejo delivers strike one. Home plate umpires Michael Thibodeau, Laura King at first, and David Irwin, the third base umpire. Outfield plays Chance opposite field. She slashes one to the left side, foul into the McNeese dugout. And for a conference championship, they and the Southeastern Lions are tied atop the Southland with just 3 games left in league play. Rise up high, and it's 2-2. Take on Nichols. Again, McNeese and Southeastern tied. 20-4 records. Fouled out of play. And again, the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle into center field for a base hit. A Chance, a very solid at bat. 3-1. Ball 4 is low, so the first 2 Cowgirls have reached base. And that'll bring up the hot-hitting 13 homers, 18 doubles, right? And that one hits her. The bases are loaded with none out. So single, walk, hit batsman. And here is Samantha Mundine. Mundine, 386 average, a homer, 23 runs batted in. The Tiger infield in close, looking to get an out at home if the ground ball comes to somebody. Left-handed bat. Mundine against LSU earlier this year batted second. So she's batting fourth today. She was 0 for 3 in that game. Vallejo needs some strikes. Here's the 1-0. Mundine has only struck out 5 times all year. The 3-2 is a pop-up foul back out of play. And Bouvier with a 1-2. Here is the pitch. Ground ball, base hit into right field. That will score 1, and everybody moves up a base. Reyna, the senior, with a 318 average, 5 homers, 29 RBI. Righty bat. Here's the 0-1. Chopper out in front of the plate. Clopton's going to underhand it home, and it's caught by Bergeron for the force, and there's 1 down. And that'll bring up Briley Fontenot. 296 hitter, the freshman, 1 homer, 26 runs batted in. Righty bat. Bases loaded, 1 out. And the 2-2. Slow roller to first. Don't know what the runner at third was doing. Throw home by Edwards. Force play is good. The 0-2. Oh, just missed the outside corner at 67. And the 2-2. Strike 3 call. Changeup that fell over the plate, and that'll end the inning. Had a delayed call from Michael Thibodeau behind the plate, but what a job by Tatum Clopton to come in and get out of that. Nyjah Fontenot in center. They had Chance on the original card at right field, but she's the DP. Dunham moves from DP to right field. So Delaney Dunham in right, and Allen the catcher. 2-1. Coffey fouls it to the left side. And the 2-2. Chopper, nice momentum play to snag that one by Taylor against them in Lake Charles. The right-handed bat. And had a couple of hard outs, which she has had, in fact, had quite a few of those in the A&M series as well. Average at 331. The 1-0, right. She pitched against East Texas over the weekend once, 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. No earned runs. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball foul out of play to the right side. That'll go up into the grandstand. Here's the 3-2. That is up and away, ball 4. The Tigers have a base runner for Tori Edwards. So Edwards batting third. This was something LSU did. Here's the 0-1. Off the catcher's glove. That'll go to the backstop. It was up and away. I think Allen. But Edwards will have a 1-ball, 1-strike count with Bergeron on deck. That actually will be called a wild pitch. And the 1-1. Up and away. 2-ball. We'll do 2-2 again. 2-2. Ground ball outside of third, foul. Lassiter still at second with 2 down. Here is the 2-2. Fly ball to left. It's hit high. It's twisting foul. Left fielder in foul territory is going to make the catch. Down just in front of the warning track. The 1-2. Changeup floated out into shallow center. Actually going back for it will be the second baseman, McKee. The pitchers are throwing the 2-2s. A changeup, and it is strike 3 called over the outside corner. That one wasn't very many. A little while to get in, and I thought he was getting into the motion there. But that one was a little inside, and it's 3-2. And here is the 3-2. Fly ball hit high to left center, not very deep. Lassiter calls for it, gets in front of Leno, says, I got it. She does. That'll end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down from the left side, and a drive to right center that's hit a long way. Right fielder going to go back on the track and make the catch just in front of the fence. Favorite doggy to the park, foul out of play by Hodge. It's 3-2. And the pitch. Fly ball into shallow left. Left fielder on the run. Nobody's going to get it. Hodge puts it in a great spot. She's going to second. She will slide in safely with a hustling double. Hodge with a lot of speed just hit a little flare into shallow left. She knew nobody was going to get it, so she's there with 1 out. It was played well by the left fielder, Mundine. Field plays McKee very much opposite in the outfield. Shows bunt. It's a good one. Pitcher's going to pick it up, sling it to first, just in time. And the 2-2. Same spot, same call, strike 3, inning over. And the 2-1. Jamner pulled it foul. Actually kind of back into the net. Munoz, Mundine, and Bouvier, heart of the order, 3, 4, 5. They all were part of the 2 runs back in the first inning. Here's the 2-2. First 5 batters reached. Clopton came in and has shut the door. Fly ball to right. Not hit deep. Rudy is going to call everyone away. Makes the catch. And they're quickly 2 down. And Mundine went for it. Now here's Bouvier, who had her 30th run batted in back in the first inning. Takes it inside. Ball. See that happen. She's back in there. The count's 3-2. 2 down. And the pitch. Tried to check her swing. I don't think she did. Umpire says nope, strike 3. She is out, and that'll end the inning. So Clopton 9 up. Have just a soft double from Hodge back in the second to the credit tonight. Here's the 2-2. Leno lines it down the left field line. That's going to twist foul. 3-2 to Leno. Line drive into right center field for a base hit. That one was well struck. And the Tigers have the 9-hole hitter on to start the inning. That's usually a good sign. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, base hit into left field. Leno is going to have to stop at third. As the throw's cut off, Coffey's going to go to second, and the Tigers have second and third to start the bottom of the third. Make a throw, and she got the second easily. Leno. Lassiter early in the season didn't draw a ton of walks, but they're starting to add up now. She's got 16. 1-0. Up and in. And the pitch to Lassiter. The drive to left. Left fielder back, looking up, and it's off the fence. That's going to score both runs and tie the game. Lassiter to second with a 2-run double. And we're tied at 2. Lassiter, double number 12, RBIs 28 and 29. The question would it be high enough to get out of the park? And the answer was not quite, as it hit halfway up the fence on the fly. But the Tigers have tied it. Go ahead. Still none out in the inning. 3-2. Drive to left on a line. Left fielder in front of the tracks. Got it, though. Tagging going to third. Going to be safe, but the runner's now caught between first and third. Now a run down the throw home. Not in time. Lassiter beats the slide. And LSU's got the lead. And Edwards ends up at second base. Got Edwards in a rundown. And Edwards did well enough in the rundown to let Lassiter head home. And the first baseman's throw home. And Rudity, who flew to deep right her first time. Here's the 2-1. High fly ball foul pulled down the line. That's going to go out of play. Like somebody caught it in the LSU bullpen. Here's the 3-2. Rudity lines it down the right field line, but it's foul. Couple feet foul. That ball was smoked. And the 3-2 again. Rudity lines that one into right field for a base hit. It's going to be knocked down on the warning track. Runner is going to score. Rudity hasn't stopped running yet. She's headed to third, and it's 4-2 LSU. And that'll bring up Hodge with Rudity at third, and there's a drive to center. That should score the run. It's taken by Fontenot. Tagging and coming home easily is Rudity, and it's now 5-2 LSU. It's a pretty good number. 2-0 into the gap in right center field. It's going to hit. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. McKee's around second. She's flying. She's headed to third and will slide with a triple. Pick it up until it hit the fence. Then Michaela Walker will bat. There's the 1-0. Pop up right side. It's going to be in play, I think, in foul territory. It is. First baseman catches it. 2 outs, top of the fourth. A little flare down the right field line. Twisting. It is a fair ball. It landed just fair. And Allen has a base hit. Rudity got over. Did not have a chance to catch. 0-1 coming. High pop up on the infield. Drifting back onto the grass actually is McKee. Actually, it's Hodge, I beg your pardon, who will take the ball out behind the bag, and that'll... Here's the 2-2. High pop up on the infield, left side. Shortstop Reyna wants it. She's got it. There's 1 out. And the 3-2 is a ground ball back to the circle. It's going to be a pitch clock violation, so LSU's going to get this back. Here's the 0-1. Lassiter, fly ball out into shallow right center field. It's going to find the grass. Boy, Lassiter is, she was owed a couple of those because she hit some rockets. Down here is Bajeron, who has flown to left both times. Uh-oh. So the number 1 team in the nation goes down. Pop fly out and toward over the second base bag, actually, to be caught by the shortstop Reyna, and that will end the inning. 2-1, off-speed pitch, lined into left center. It's going to be caught by Lassiter, and there is 1 away in the 5th inning. But is really coming on. This is her 3rd straight outstanding outing. The 1-2 pulled through Edwards, but it went to McKee, who threw it back to Edwards, and the out is recorded. 3-1, ground ball to short. Should be easy for Hodge. She scoops, throws, 3 up, 3 down for Tatum coming out of the rain delay. 2 to Rudity. Fly ball to center. Going to be short of the track. Center fielder Nyjah Fontenot's got it. Rudity's at a showing bunt. Bunted it foul at the plate. 3-2. Hodge hits a changeup and hits it into right field for a base hit. Just pulled it through the hole. That one kind of sat up there, and Hodge jumped on it. She's 2 for 2. And here is McKee. Back up with McKee still down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-1. Pop foul back to the left side. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Went for 1 out of the zone, and foul tip strikeout. That'll end the inning. No runs, a hit. Runner left. The Tigers have left 6, but they lead at 5-2. The 2-1. Fly ball, shallow center. Going back as Hodge makes the catch out on the grass behind the bag, and there's 1 out. The 2-0. Fly ball to left center. That one's hit pretty well. Chasing is Lassiter, and she makes the catch just before she gets to the warning track. So a second out, and here's Reese Reyna, and she pops it up into shallow right center. That one's going to be a tougher one, and a dive not made by Lassiter. It rolls in front over, and Reyna's double. And that'll bring up Briley Fontenot. Right-hander, but she's hit it to first base a couple times. It's harder from center. Jam shot to second. That'll be caught by McKee, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, one left. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. It's 5-2 Tigers on the. And the 2-1. Fly ball to center, hit well, but right at the center fielder, Naja Fontenot, and there's one down. And the catcher was Allen earlier, but McElroy stayed in for her. I don't think we mentioned that, but McElroy stayed in and caught after she pinch ran for Allen before the break for the weather. So 2-2 to Coffey. And the pitch, reached for it, fouled it away. Fly ball to left fielder drifting over toward the line, makes a run, a dive, and she's got it. Great play by Mundine. That ball was slicing away Mundine, and she stuck with it and caught it and fell to the ground. Very nicely done. 2 down. Bases empty, 2 down. Now Schexnayder working on 3 scoreless innings if she can get one more out. Out into shallow left. It's going to be caught by the shortstop, who got back to grab it. First pitch swinging, fouls it out of play right side. Okay, essentially, Clopton is throwing a 2-hit shutout in relief. The 0-2, chopper toward short. Hodge up, fires in plenty of time. 1 down. 1. Slow roller, going to be tough for Coffey. She scoops, she throws in time. 2 down. 2. Line drive, base hit into left field. In fact, that's going to head to the alley and all the way to the fence. Chance is going to stop at second. So a double for Chance will keep the Cowgirls alive for Clopton and LSU. Fontenot has walked and scored, flown to center, and out to first. Ground ball, base hit into right field. Runner is headed home. The throw home is going to be in time, and the game is over. I have no idea why they sent the runner there, but LSU will take it, and that will end the game to send that runner. And what McNeese did was take the bat out of what would have been the tying run at the plate. But on the other hand, credit Rudy and Wright with a strong throw home